Many people struggle with money. Though a difficult economy and socio-cultural factors may be to blame, you can still do your part to try to make smart choices with your money. Here, we'll take a look at some of the most common financial mistakes that can lead people to economic hardship. Why is having a well-defined financial plan important? Having a well-defined financial plan is essential for securing a stable and prosperous financial future. A comprehensive plan helps you set clear goals. It also encourages you to allocate money wisely and navigate economic uncertainties. Your financial plan serves as a roadmap for making informed financial decisions, including budgeting, saving, investing, and preparing for future milestones such as home ownership, education, and retirement. Unnecessary spending. It may not seem like a big deal when you pick up that double mocha cappuccino or have dinner out or order that pay-per-view movie, but every little item adds up. Rupees 1,500 per week spent on dining out costs you 78,000 per year, which could potentially go toward kids' education, insurance, or other payments. If you're enduring financial hardship, avoiding this mistake really matters. That said, the key word here is unnecessary. That's subjective. Maybe you really look forward to or need those cappuccinos or dinners or movies to maintain your mental wellness. A healthy financial life can include all of that. This type of spending just needs to be part of your budget. If you plan for it and you can afford it, then enjoy it. Never-ending payments. Ask yourself if you really need items that keep you paying every month, year after year. Consider things like streaming services and high-end gym memberships. Are these needs or wants? A cheaper gym may get the job done, allowing you to save the difference. Living large on credit cards. Using credit cards to buy non-essentials is kind of common, but even if some people are willing or able to pay double-digit interest rates on luxury clothing and a host of other expensive items, it's not always wise to do so, unless you can pay off the card before the end of the month. Credit card interest rates make the price of the charged items a great deal more expensive. In some cases, using credit can mean you'll spend more than you earn. Buying a new vehicle. Millions of new vehicles are sold each year, although few buyers can afford to pay for them in cash. But financing can get tricky. After all, being able to afford the payment is not the same as being able to afford the vehicle. Furthermore, by borrowing money to buy a vehicle, you pay interest on a depreciating asset, which amplifies the difference between the value of the vehicle and the price paid for it. Maybe you have no choice but to take out a loan to buy a vehicle. But do you really need a large SUV? Such vehicles are expensive to buy, insure, and fuel. Unless you tow a boat or trailer or need an SUV to earn a living, it can be disadvantageous to purchase one. If you need to buy a vehicle and to borrow money to do so, consider buying one that uses less gas and costs less to insure and maintain. Vehicles are expensive, and if you're buying more than you need, you might be burning through money that could have been saved or used to pay off debt. Spending too much on your home. When it comes to buying a home, bigger is not necessarily better. Unless you have a large family, choosing a 6,000 square foot home will only mean more expensive taxes, maintenance, and utilities. Before you buy a home, consider the carrying and operating costs beyond your monthly mortgage payment. Do you really want to put such a significant long-term dent in your monthly budget? As you consider your housing arrangement, think through what's important to you. For example, how passionate are you about having a large yard? If it's at the top of your list, that's fine. Just be mindful that upkeep and maintenance may cost you in the form of hiring services and paying for various home repairs that arise. Not saving. Many households live paycheck to paycheck, and there's no sign of improvement. Unfortunately, this puts people in a precarious position. Many financial planners will tell you to keep 6 months' worth of expenses in an emergency fund account where you can access it quickly. Loss of employment or changes in the economy could drain your savings and place you in a cycle of debt paying for debt. A 6-month buffer could be the difference between keeping or losing your house. Not investing in retirement. If you do not get your money working for you in the markets or through other income-producing investments, you may never be able to stop working. Making monthly contributions to designated retirement accounts is essential for a comfortable retirement. Take advantage of tax-deferred retirement accounts and/or your employer-sponsored plan. Understand the time your investments will have to grow and how much risk you can tolerate. Consult a qualified financial advisor to match this with your goals if possible. Your financial future depends on what's going on right now. Maybe you spend a lot of time watching streaming services or scrolling through your social media feeds, but haven't carved out any time to go through your finances. That's too bad, because you need to know where you are going. Make this a priority now. Though some factors may be out of your control, it's still wise to try to get your finances on track. At the very least, review where you are and create a sound financial plan. Finally, if you can, try to make saving some of what you earn a priority. You may not be able to afford much now, but hopefully your circumstances will improve. Have an attitude of growth. Keep trying.